Did you know there's a state of desire more powerful than love? Would you like to know how to unlock that hidden desire inside any man's mind? My name is Amy North, and I'm going to teach you a magical set of words that I call a devotion sequence that will force a man to feel a level of desire for you beyond love. The moment you say this strange sequence of words to a man, he will feel an emotional connection to you so powerful that his heart will be bound to you and only you. And when I say beyond love, I'm talking about the type of relentless devotion that you only see in romance novels and Hollywood movies. The kind of strange obsession so intense that the thought of leaving you for another woman will be completely unimaginable to him. In fact, I want to issue you a little challenge. Watch this entire video to the very end and use my devotion sequence on any man, even the man that despises you. And watch how quickly he becomes spellbound by the very sight of you. So addicted to you that he finds himself dreaming about you all day long. And so enchanted by you that he'll sweep you off your feet and beg to be with you forever. So how do I know these words will work for you? Because I have not only taught this exact same trick to hundreds of women around the world, but also I serve as living proof. Just take a minute to listen to my short story, and I promise it'll leave you speechless. "I can't believe you found the man you've always wanted," my best friend Catherine said to me. We giggled and gossiped every Sunday morning over tea. I couldn't help myself but brag about how I'd found the most amazing man I had ever met. The man I knew I wanted to marry and be with for the rest of my life. We met one summer at my cousin's beach party. His name was Derek, and the moment he looked at me, I felt chills travel up my spine. When he approached me, I could feel my hands quivering and my cheeks burning. And when he said hello in his low masculine voice, I felt like I was under his spell. He was tall and athletic, and those eyes. I couldn't stop staring into the depths of his perfect hazel eyes. As summer wore on, I began spending more and more time with Derek. I felt like he was the one, the man I'd been waiting for my entire life. The sex was raw, hot, and passionate, and even in my wildest dreams, I never knew that I could share such an intimate connection with another person. And I couldn't remember the last time I felt this buzz of joy and infatuation flooding through my entire body. But months wore on, and something deeply disturbing began happening. The newness of our relationship started wearing off, and Derek began getting colder and more distant towards me. He started ignoring my phone calls and text messages, and during the times we were together, I felt like Derek's mind was somewhere else. It was almost like he was fantasizing about another woman when he looked at me. Now, I know infatuation doesn't last forever, but I knew this feeling all too well. I sensed Derek totally disconnecting from me, and I was terrified. "I think he's just a player," said Catherine. "I'd forget about him." But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about the passionate connection that we shared that summer. And there was no way I'd forget those alluring hazel eyes. I decided that enough was enough, and I didn't want to lose the man that had made me feel so special and alive. So one day I decided to surprise him with his favorite home-cooked meal. But little did I know that what was about to happen would change my life, forever. I walked in through the front door of his house, excited to see him. But then something awfully strange happened. I heard a soft, peculiar voice coming from his bedroom. Curious, I slowly made my way upstairs and peered through the cracked bedroom door. And what I saw next made my legs buckle and my heart explode. I saw Catherine and Derek, naked, alone, and making love right before my very eyes. I pressed my fist against my lips and let out an ugly scream, and boy, did they ever hear me. I have never seen two people scramble so furiously in my entire life. I couldn't believe it. My best friend was sleeping with the man that I thought I wanted to spend my entire life with, and I was mortified. What happened next was almost a complete blur, but I remember sprinting as fast as I could out of the door and into my car, and then I yelled into my steering wheel until I lost my voice. I couldn't sleep for days, let alone eat. My horror transformed into ferocious rage, then into depression and sadness. But I wasn't going to let this happen to me. No, I was sick and tired of being treated poorly by men. I was tired of getting my heart broken, and I was 100% finished with dating guys that were complete losers. So I began reading every single dating guide on the internet. I read, learned, and applied the most psychologically advanced attraction techniques from the most brilliant Harvard professors. Techniques that could force any man to experience a cocktail of intense and addictive love, no matter the situation. And what I learned over the course of a few short years will make your jaw drop. I learned exactly how to reel any man into my life, to make him beg to be with me and commit to me for as long as I had a beating heart. The secret method is so powerful and persuasive that I even used it on my crush, Charlie, a guy who would sleep with new, beautiful women almost every night. Once I used my devotion sequence on him, I made him so committed to me that we dated exclusively for a year, until I broke up with him. I also used it on my current boyfriend, Nathan, a handsome and successful lawyer that all of my friends had a crush on. I used my devotion sequence on him, and as soon as those words reached his ear, I watched as his face light up with excitement and adoration. He hasn't been able to leave my side ever since. And what I'm about to say will make your eyes widen with utter joy, because I even used this technique on Derek, a year after he cheated on me, and I watched him fall to his very knees as he begged me for a second chance. But ladies, let's be honest, Derek is history in my books. For years, I've taught this exact same technique to hundreds of average-looking women all around the world, and they've been able to use my approach to experience results that will leave you in absolute shock. So, what am I doing that other women aren't? What am I doing that makes me so irresistible to even the coldest and commitment-phobic men? And how can you do the exact same for the man of your dreams? Here's the answer that most men don't want you to know. To make a man obsessively devoted to you and only you need to follow just 3 simple steps. It doesn't matter if you don't look like a pencil-thin supermodel, if you don't have a face like Marilyn Monroe, or if you don't think you're naturally charming. These steps will work rapidly and successfully for any woman. So, what are these 3 steps? Well, step 1 is to forget everything you think you know about men. The sad truth is that most women haven't the faintest idea how the male brain actually works. Not many people know this, but there is an area of the brain called the limbic system. It's a sort of an emotional processing center, and it's much larger in the female brain than in a man's. That's why we're more in touch with our emotions. Guys, on the other hand, have a difficult time processing and understanding their feelings. So, in order to stimulate the emotional center of a man's brain and make him feel a deep desire for you, you need to communicate with him in a way that he'll actually understand. Step 2 is where you'll learn how to make a man know you don't need him, tipping the balance of power in your favor. During this stage, you'll use subtle tactics to make any man go crazy from the very thought of you. All of a sudden, he'll be the one worrying about whether you're into him, and he'll fight like a pit bull just to keep you by his side, which sets the stage perfectly for the final, most important phase, which is, of course, step 3. This is where you'll learn how to plant a seed of devotion deep within his mind to force him to feel a frenzy of positive emotions whenever he's around you. And to do this, you need to use the devotion sequence I told you about at the beginning of the video. These are simple but extremely powerful words that will emotionally condition a man to feel an attraction for you in a way that no other woman can. By the time you finish step 3, don't be shocked if the man you've been dreaming about comes knocking at your door and sweeps you off your feet. You'll be shocked by how quickly he becomes drawn to you and how eager he'll be to bend over backwards just to put a smile on your face. Once you master these simple techniques, he'll be following you around like a lost puppy dog, ready to drop down on one knee and devote himself to you forever. Now, I know you're probably thinking, this sounds super amazing, Amy, but how do I get started? How do I make a man fall in love with me and want to be with me forever? Well, sit tight, because what I'm going to reveal to you is a system that I've been working on for 5 years. I call this breakthrough online course the Devotion System. There has never been a course laid out like this before. It covers everything. This means it doesn't matter if you're an attractive 20-year-old, an overweight 40-year-old, or a retired 50-year-old. If you're single, married, or in a rocky relationship, none of that matters, because this unusual system will work in any situation. And I guarantee from the bottom of my heart that you have never seen anything like this before. And the Devotion System isn't a complex online course that you'll be pouring through for hours. It's so weirdly easy to learn and use that it'll become second nature to you. And all you have to do is sit back, relax, and watch as a man's heart melts with the purest form of love and attraction for you. To give you a better understanding of what this course covers, here's a short preview of some of the things you'll learn. Uncover how my love buzz mindset will make him wish, need, and crave you so intimately that he'll fantasize about walking down the aisle with you. And he won't stop loving you even long after you say I do. Discover my language of love technique. These words will convince him that you are the only woman in the world that he'll ever want to be with. Once you unleash the secret language on him, he'll enthusiastically see you as his soulmate, his dream, and his most prized possession. Ever want to know what a man thinks about you? I'll teach you how to read a man's mind and know exactly what he's thinking, just by looking at his body language. Learn my forever attraction tactic that will stir up feelings of pure lust and sexual desire within any man, anytime you want. It doesn't matter if you've just met him or been in a relationship for 20 years. This dead simple technique works on any guy. Do you feel men lose interest in you quickly? Learning my cat string concept will not only make him chase you, but it'll have him coming back for more and more. I'll teach you exactly how to tell whether a man is a player or true husband material within 5 minutes of meeting him. Think how much heartache this could have prevented in the past. Are you worried that you're not attractive enough, that your shyness or low self-esteem will get in the way? Do you think that he won't find you sexy, or that you need to lose 10 pounds before putting yourself out there? My Inner Marilyn technique will not only have men drooling over you, but you'll start seeing yourself differently too. Remember my player ex-boyfriend named Charlie, the guy I dated for over a year? I used my monogamy message on him, and it forced him to completely forget about any other woman and to pour all of his attention, love, and desire on me. And I did it by just saying a few lines to him. You'll learn this too. And do you know what technique I used on Derek to make him fall to his knees and beg me to be with him again? Well, I used my secret love refreshment line on him, and it made him regret and hate himself for ever cheating on me. I had Derek wrapped around my finger almost instantly. So if you have an ex that left you for whatever reason, then my love refreshment line will have him crawling over broken glass to get one last chance to be with you again. Are you afraid that your boyfriend won't ever propose to you? If you want him to stop dragging his knuckles on the floor, to be a man, and to devote his entirety to you, then you need to use my marriage maker line. Once you say this to him, he won't ever second guess his love and passion for you, and he'll be gushing about how he can't wait to spend his life with you and love every minute of it. Want to know how to drive him wild between the sheets? Use a few of the ridiculously easy tactics I've created to get him to reach his boiling point. It doesn't matter how long you've been in a relationship with a man, because once you master the secret, he will be fantasizing sexual thoughts about you and only you. Do you hate it when a man ignores your calls and texts? Use my phone frenzy technique to make him start blowing up your phone just to hear the sound of your voice. Picking up his call will be the best part of his day. Now, I could go on for hours and hours about what's covered in the devotion system course, and I still wouldn't be scratching the surface. And yes, this stuff has worked shockingly well for the hundreds of women who have already used my secret technique. And here's what a fraction of them have to say. Hi Amy, my name is Jessica. You probably don't remember this, but like 6 months ago, I emailed you a couple times and signed up for your program. Well, after that, I gave a few of your techniques a try, like the stuff about texting and the love buzz mindset. And honestly, they worked like magic. Long story short, I had met this amazing guy just over a year ago. At first, he wouldn't really give me the time of day. He said he wasn't looking for a relationship and just kind of ignored my messages. But as soon as I tried some of the stuff you teach in your course, he began calling and texting me out of the blue, asking me out on a date. At first I was kind of skeptical, like, is this guy for real? Is he just playing me? But it's been about 4 months now that we've been dating, and I've never felt so loved in my entire life. I feel like I'm living in a dream world. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you and say thanks again. And here's a voicemail I got the other day.
Hi Amy, this is Jennifer Walker. I just wanted to leave you a really quick message. I'll be honest here, after being divorced for a few years now, in my late 40s and was starting to feel like the best of my days were behind me, I found I was getting myself so depressed, was feeling like I wasn't amounting to anything or even feeling appealing to anyone. So I came across your course, did it, and what a change. Everything improved for me. Now I find I can connect with men with confidence. They now take notice of me, and I've taken up dancing classes. I'm flirting and being flirted with. Something I haven't experienced since my 30s. I'm going on dates and having fun. I wanted to say thank you for making me feel young again. You've reopened my world, Amy.
So now I have to ask you one question. Are you ready? Are you ready to make men around you flirt with you and pursue you? Are you ready to find yourself a man that is the complete package and have him fighting tooth and nail just to be with you? And are you ready to have him commit and open himself up to you in ways you never thought possible? Since you're still here, I'm going to assume the answer is yes. To keep up with the costs, I usually charge $310 for the devotion system. And even at that price, I had a huge lineup of women dying to get access. And keep in mind, with the kind of powers this course will give you, I'd be crazy and stupid to sell it for any less. But I have to admit something awful and embarrassing to you. The system I sold at $310 wasn't even complete yet. In fact, the system was only half done. And I still had to literally fight women off because access was so limited. But the great news is I've since completed the entire course with my most powerful and persuasive seduction secrets, and I'm relaunching this course on a very special promotion right now. So you aren't going to be paying $310 for this course. You won't have to pay $200. And in fact, you won't even have to pay $100. If you buy my course during my special relaunch event, which is happening right now, you will get everything you see here for just $48.25. That's right, you get all of this for a one-time payment of $48.25. That's a colossal 84% savings. And the only catch is that this price is only available for a limited time. If you come back tomorrow and see the price of my program go back to its regular price, then do not come asking for the reduced price. You won't get it. But there's more. Because since I want you to desperately try the devotion system so badly, I'm even willing to give it to you for free. You heard me. This is how it works. Scroll down and click the Add to Cart button to immediately begin using these incredibly persuasive and alluring secrets, and watch as men begin showing you the attention you've always wanted. And if over the next 60 days you don't notice my course working for you, if men don't start treating you like their most prized possession, and if men aren't committing to you in a way that you want, I'll give you all of your money back without asking you a single question. How's that for a guarantee? Not only are you getting access for an insanely low price, but if you aren't happy with your results, all you have to do is send me an email and get 100% of your money back. All the risk is on me, so I strongly suggest to click the Add to Cart button below before my offer ends. And the entire system is available immediately after you sign up. There's no shipping fees, no waiting around for the mailman to deliver a package. Just register and access this online course right now, even if it's 2 a.m. and you're in your nightie. And if you're still on the fence, I have 3 incredible bonuses that will sweeten this already insane deal. Buy today and you'll be getting my Textual Chemistry bonus worth $29.95. Here you will learn texting secrets that'll make a man crazy with lust and desire for you, just by sending him a few short lines. These little known text messages access the impulsive part of a man's mind and compels him to not only write you back, but make him want to call you up and ask you out as soon as humanly possible. If you want to make a man feel an addictive cocktail of love for you just by using the smartphone you have in your pocket right now, then Textual Chemistry is an absolute must-read. This $29.95 bonus is free with the purchase of the devotion system today. Next, you'll be getting my Make Him Loyal Forever bonus worth $35. Here you will learn ways to make sure that once you land the man of your dreams, you'll be able to make him feel so devoted, faithful, and loyal to you that he won't dare look at another woman. If you've been cheated on before, then you know how badly it hurts. But once you learn the secrets I reveal in this program, your man will experience a kind of love that lasts a lifetime. You will never have to experience anxiety and fear of having a broken heart, because now your man will never be unfaithful to you. This $35 bonus is free with the purchase of the devotion system today. Finally, you'll also be getting the Finding Your Soulmate Online bonus worth $19.95. The man of your dreams might be out there, but you just haven't met him yet. Some men are just so valuable that they have to meet women online since they're always busy with work and travel. And the only way you can meet these high-quality men is by dating online. In this bonus, I'll teach you exactly how to find these men and what to message them so that they become so intrigued by you that they'll have no choice but to want to meet you. This $19.95 bonus is free when you purchase the devotion system today. So that's 3 amazing bonuses when you register today. Now, if you don't take advantage of my promotional offer, you would be paying over $394 for this entire course, including all of these incredible bonuses. But again, since I'm running the special promotion, you get everything for just $48.25. I have to warn you that this offer won't last forever. Once a few more women sign up at this reduced rate, I will have to increase the price back up to $310, or my business partner will be furious with me. So if you're watching this video right now, that means that this offer is still available to you. If you don't act now, you might lose out on the chance to access this course at my $48.25 price forever, and your spot will be given to another woman. So here's the way I see it. You really just have 2 options. Option 1, you leave this page and you think about it. You keep waiting, hoping, and struggling with men who pull away or lose interest. If you're okay with that, if you don't mind having all those guys in your life grow cold and pull away just as you fall head over heels, then you can take option 1 and hand over your spot to some other woman and continue down the frustrating, lonely road you've been on. Or you choose option 2. You can take action and end the cycle of heartbreak for good. You click the Add to Cart button and you enroll in the most powerful and persuasive course known to womankind. You'll be able to use these simple psychological techniques on men and have them chase you, fight over you relentlessly, and devote themselves to you for as long as your heart desires. Even if this course doesn't work for you, which it will, you can email me for a 100% refund. Every single cent will be given back to you, no questions asked. This course will not only work rapidly for you, but it's ridiculously easy to use. Some women I know have scanned through the course only once and have experienced life-changing results almost instantly. And honestly, if you're thinking about leaving this page and closing this window, then you risk experiencing the worst regret of your life. And you'll constantly be asking yourself, what if? What if you were able to learn something that would change the way you approach men forever? What if you could have met the man of your dreams, the man you want to spend the rest of your life with, the man you want to have children with? What if you missed out on a love that lasts a lifetime by simply not taking this offer? And worse yet, what if you live a life full of more heartbreak, more pain, more nights spent alone, staring at the ceiling and wondering why you can't find a man that you truly desire? I desperately do not want this to happen to you because, as you know, I know exactly how that feels, and it simply doesn't have to be this way. Because all you have to do to get started is enter your email address below and click the Add to Cart button. You can begin my online course right now and learn exactly how to fill a man's body with feelings of joy and obsession for you. And you'll learn how to fill his brain with thoughts of romance, desire, love, and even marriage to you and only you. Using this simple and weird trick will make you one of the most attractive, radiant, and desirable women he'll ever meet. He'll be addicted to the very idea of you, and he'll feel strong impulses of lust whenever you're within arm's reach. Just imagine how amazing it'll feel once you have this kind of power over men. The kind of power that puts you in control of your love and relationship. All you have to do is click the Add to Cart button. Just imagine being able to drive him wild with desire whenever he sees you. He'll become so consumed by you that his mind will race with thoughts of asking you to marry him, taking you on a romantic honeymoon in Paris, and saying, "I love you forever and always." It can be that easy if you just get started now by clicking the Add to Cart button. Remember, you have a full 60 days to test out my program and see for yourself how incredible it is. So what have you got to lose? If you don't like it, you can just get all of your money back with a simple email. And ask yourself, haven't you seen how some women have no issue getting men to commit to them? While some other women only find inconsiderate jerks or unattractive losers. It isn't because they're more beautiful or more intelligent, it's simply because they're saying and doing the right things. Even you can learn everything these women are doing by simply clicking the Add to Cart button below and getting started. Now look, I could go on and on for hours about the benefits of my system, but the only way you're going to find out is if you try it for yourself. So please, please, please click the Add to Cart button and I'll see you inside. And I can't wait for you to share with me your exciting story of how you met the most incredible man you've ever dreamed of just by using my system. See you on the other side. Still not convinced? Here's what women around the world are saying about the devotion system. Chelsea M. from over in the UK says, "Amy, I have to admit I was really skeptical about your program, but since you had a money-back guarantee, I decided to take the plunge. I am so glad that I did. It's only been a few weeks since I completed your program, but the psychological strategies you've taught me have completely transformed the way I interact with men. I no longer have to chase them down for attention and dates. They come to me now. I feel like it's only a matter of time before I find the right man. My only regret is not finding your program sooner. Anyway, thank you so much." This is one of my favorites. Not sure of this lady's name, but she says, "Amy, you are my savior. Your program was the eye-opener I needed. You rock. Thank you for making such a great program." And here's one from Courtney who says, "Hi Amy, my name is Courtney. I've been with the same guy for about 8 years. Just a few short years ago, things began changing in our relationship. I just felt like the spark wasn't there anymore. He wouldn't hold my hand, he wouldn't kiss me as often as I'd like, and our sex was, well, we weren't having sex. I was terrified that he might have left me, but as luck would have it, I stumbled across your website and decided to take your course. And wow, I was doing everything wrong. After just watching a few of your videos, it dawned on me how many things I was doing that actually pushed him even further away. Once I corrected all of these mistakes and did what you recommended, things started to turn around, and our connection grew stronger by the day. I mean, it didn't happen overnight, but our relationship is amazing now. And believe it or not, he proposed to me last week. Haven't been able to stop smiling since. Sending you lots of love from down in San Diego. Thanks again, Amy. Bye." And here's another email from a lady in the Netherlands. She didn't want me to use her real name, but she wrote me to tell her story. "How's it going, Amy? I just wanted to write you to tell you about my amazing story and to personally thank you. About a year ago, my boyfriend broke up with me and I was devastated. I know everyone's had their heart broken, but for me, this was different. I fell into a deep depression because, well, I missed him so much. I really did think that he was my soulmate and that we were going to get married. Needless to say, the breakup blindsided me and I was shattered. A few weeks later, I discovered your program and signed up. And Amy, you don't know who I am, but I feel like you literally saved my life. Because what you taught in your program has worked wonders. I was able to get my ex to call me, apologize to me for ever letting me go, and he begged to have me back in his life again. I simply couldn't believe how well your techniques worked. If you ever have free time and are close by, girl, I owe you dinner. What happens if I decide the program isn't for me and want to take you up on your 100% money back guarantee? Like I said, getting a refund is easy. All you have to do is email me at amy@amynorth.com and ask me for a refund, and I'll send you a simple form asking for your name, email address, and ClickBank receipt number. Once you fill out this form, we will process your refund right away. Even in the extremely unlikely event that you can't get a hold of me to process your refund, ClickBank has your back and you can contact them directly to get your refund. I'm over 50 years old. Will this program work for me? Yes, the psychological strategies I share in my program work for absolutely anyone. It doesn't matter if you aren't thin, pretty, and particularly all that charming. Once you learn and master these secret techniques, you'll be able to make yourself 10 to 15 times more attractive to men. When will I receive my product? Once you click the Add to Cart button below, you are literally less than 5 minutes from accessing the entire Devotion System online course. This means you can start the process of finding and keeping a man right away. Do you offer personal coaching? Yes. If you are interested in signing up for personal coaching, just simply go to www.amynorth.com/coaching and you'll find all the details there. How do I view the product and will it work for Mac, PC, iOS, Android? My program is fully compatible with all devices. All the ebooks in my program are in PDF format and can be read on any device. The audio version of the program is in MP3 format and is also compatible with all devices. If you need any assistance accessing my program, just email me at amy@amynorth.com and I'll be more than happy to help you. What else do I need to know? Nothing. You just need to enter your email address in the box below and click the big yellow button to start the process of making yourself ridiculously attractive to men. If you still have questions about my program or about your specific situation, feel free to email me. My email address is amy@amynorth.com. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video and all the best. See you on the other side.